Grace be unto you and peace from God our Father and from the Lord Jesus Christ. I was glad when they said to me, let us go into the house of the Lord. And I'm Father Steve Sellers, and this is a brief daily message of hope for today. And I'm going to do something a little bit different. You know, I'm usually stationary when I do these little broadcasts, but we're never really stationary in the world. We're always in motion one way or another, either mentally or physically or emotionally or spiritually. We're in motion. So I'm going to be in motion for a few moments and just talk as I walk around the church here. I spend a good part of my time each week here at Our Lady of Mount Carmel in far south Houston. It's just near Hobby International Airport, and it's in a neighborhood that's an old neighborhood. From the houses are from the 40s and 50s, and so it's a wonderful neighborhood, and it's changed a great deal over the last 60 or 70 years, as neighborhoods do, and the parish has been here since the early 1950s. I'm approaching my 70th birthday, and this parish has been here about that long, and I haven't been here that long. I've been in a lot of different places, but just thought I'd show you a little bit around the vicinity here. Let me just flip this to the so you can see this is the altar area where I spend a good part of my life too. And this is what is known as the nave of the church. Some people call this call it incorrectly the sanctuary. No, the sanctuary is where the altar is. So this would be the sanctuary up here. This is historically known as the nave of the church. And you can see the balcony and one of the most unique pieces of stained glass I've ever seen. And thought I'd just walk a little bit and discuss some things as we go on. What I was playing just some music of mine that's been favorite to me. It's not my music. It came out in the 1960s, called Reflections of My Life. We're here at the baptismal font where baptisms occur, and at one point there were many baptisms that were done here. We come to the little chapel here of Our Lady of Guadalupe. We can turn around and see into the church from this direction. On the far side of the altar is the chapel where often daily masses are held. And I'm just going to walk down the hallway here and show you a little bit outside in the campus of the church. But the music stays with us. Music sort of, for me, has always marked time. I equate periods in my life where the music that I was listening to come back to me, and I remember that song by Marmalade, the band called Directions, Reflections of My Life, has been with me since 1968. It's a very sad song in many ways. The line says, I'm changing and rearranging everything, and the world is a bad place, a sad place, and a terrible place to live, but I don't want to die. And it's a sad song. Right on the opposite side of the street there is one of the many bayous in Houston, the Sims Bayou. We're walking down the driveway here. The building you see right in front of me here is Cristo Rey High School. At one point it was Mount Carmel High School. It's now a wonderful high school, Cristo Rey, and you can see the buildings back here that are Christian Ed buildings. They're at one point this parish had a very thriving school, but like so many of the parishes in this part of town and many parts of town, the school was not self-sustaining, and so it a few years ago was closed by the Archdiocese, and it's used a lot for Christian Ed now. It was a middle school and an elementary school. This is the parish center over here, and this is the back part of the building. And you see a soccer field right over here. There are many times I've wanted to run out and try my skill at soccer again, but it's I don't think my bones and ligaments and joints would take that for very long. But this is just a quick tour around the building. I'll walk up here toward the front of the parish, so you can see houses across the bayou. There it is, an older neighborhood, and like so many older neighborhoods, there are issues with, like in every neighborhood. You know, families are struggling against COVID. The Omicron virus is very active in this parish. I mean, it's still keeping people down, and we're not through this crisis yet. And you can see me. So, sort of a look around the neighborhood. This neighborhood was hit very hard, as was the parish 5 years ago when Hurricane Harvey blew through Houston in September of 2017. And this is the front of the parish here. I'll flip around so you can see right here. It's a beautiful parish, and you can see there are trees. This is Tipton. It's 70 degrees right now. It rained a little yesterday. By tomorrow night it'll be down in the 30s. And so that's typical winter in Houston. Sometimes we get 4 seasons in one day. But I hope wherever you are safe, that you are finding communities that you can attach to, communities of faith. It's important that we do that because we are not in this journey alone. No one is in isolation. The Lord is with us, He's with you, and He places us in communities that can take care of us, can encourage us, hold us accountable for what we are and what we're doing, and to help us remember that we are loved. And you are loved too, and thank you for tuning in today for this brief daily message of hope, and God willing, I will see you here tomorrow. God bless you.